This is Italian football lover channel, my friends. Today I want to make predictions. Match day 7 games of EPL. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, and please click on the like button. Thanks so much. Let's start from the Bournemouth-Fulham game. Bournemouth is going to be at home. They won against 2-1. Brighton at home. They won versus 1-0 Wolverhampton at home, but they stayed draw against 0-0 Newcastle in last match at home. They remained draw against 2-2 Leeds United in last away game. They got 2 successive draws. Last season Bournemouth won against Fulham 1-0 at home. Fulham is so good and quality team, but they are playing better at home. They won versus 1-0 Leeds United at home. They won against 3-1 Brentford in last match at home. Before they lost against 2-0 Chelsea in away game. This is going to be so challenging game. This game may end up in draw. Draw is possible in that game. But with home advantage, just by 1 goal margin, I want to take a chance to Bournemouth for victory. Bournemouth 1, Fulham 0 is my prediction for this game. Second game, Leeds United, Tottenham. Leeds United is playing better at home. They stayed draw against 2-2 Bournemouth in last match at home. They remained draw against 0-0 Newcastle at home before. And they won versus 3-1 Wolverhampton in last away game. Tottenham is on the third spot. They got a good start to season, but they stayed draw against 1-1 Wolverhampton in last match at home. Tottenham stayed draw against 2-2 Brighton in last away game. They got 2 successive draws. Before Tottenham won versus 3-0 West Ham in away game. This is going to be so challenging game. Again, draw is possibility in that game. But just by 1 goal margin, I want to take a chance to Tottenham for victory. In the last game, Tottenham won against Leeds United 4-1 in away game. Leeds United 1, Tottenham 2 is my prediction for this game. Manchester United, Sunderland, Manchester United is going to be at home. Manchester United is playing better at home. They won versus 3-2 Burnley at home. They won versus 2-1 Chelsea at home. But they lost against 3-1 Brentford in last away game. In the last game, United won against Sunderland 3-1 at home. But Sunderland is so dangerous team. They stayed draw against 0-0 Palace in away game. And they won against 1-0 Forest in last away game. Sunderland stayed draw against Villa 1-1 in last match at home. This is going to be so challenging game. Sunderland will force United significantly, but nonetheless, just by 1 goal margin, I want to take a chance to Manchester United for victory at home. United 2, Sunderland 1 is my prediction for this game. Arsenal West Ham United. Arsenal is going to be at home. Arsenal is playing better at home. They won versus 5-0 Leeds United at home. They won against 3-0 Forest at home. But Arsenal stayed draw against 1-1 City in last match at home. West Ham United got a very poor start to season. They are second to last on the point table. West Ham United team, my dear friends, lost against 3-0 Sunderland in first away game. And they won versus after 3-0 Nottingham Forest in away game. But they lost against 2-1 Crystal Palace in last match at home. They lost against 3-0 Tottenham at home. They are in so bad situation. Last season, West Ham won against Arsenal 1-0 in away game. But this time, Arsenal will win over against West Ham easily. Arsenal 3, West Ham United 0 is my prediction for this game. Another game, Chelsea-Liverpool. Chelsea won against Liverpool 3-1 at home last season. But Chelsea is going down and down. They lost against 3-1 Brighton in last match at home. Before they won versus 2-0 Fulham at home. Chelsea stayed draw against 2-2 Brentford in last away game. Liverpool got the first defeat against Crystal Palace in last away game by losing 2-1. But Liverpool is at the top position in EPL. And this Liverpool team won versus 3-2 Newcastle in away game. They won against 1-0 Burnley in away game. They won versus 2-1 Everton in last match at home. This is going to be so hard clash. Liverpool is seeming a little bit closer to victory than Chelsea. This is my opinion. But Chelsea is going to be at home. But they are not at their best. Because of that, draw is going to be my prediction draw. Chelsea 1, Liverpool 1. At Everton, Crystal Palace, another hard game is awaiting us. Everton is going to be at home. They are playing way more better at home. They won versus 2-0 Brighton at home. They remained draw against 0-0 Villa at home. But they lost against 2-1 Liverpool in last away game. Palace is on the second spot. They got no defeat so far this season in EPL. They are the single team that got no defeat in EPL. Really, they got the job done better than I expected from them. Cheers and acclaims to this Crystal Palace team. They deserve these acclaims, my dear friends. Applause. And this Crystal Palace team won versus 2-1 Liverpool at home. they won against 2-1 West Ham in last away game. Before they won versus 3-0 Aston Villa in away game. But Everton is so dangerous team at home. Last season they won against Crystal Palace 2-1 at home. My dear friends, my prediction is going to be draw for that game, draw. Everton 1, Crystal Palace 1. And Newcastle United, Nottingham Forest off. Newcastle is going to be at home. Newcastle won against Forest 4-3 last season at home. Newcastle won versus 1-0 Wolverhampton this season at home, but before they lost against 3-2 Liverpool at home. Newcastle stayed draw against 0-0 Bournemouth in last away game, my dear friends. And Nottingham Forest going down and down. They lost against 1-0 Sunderland at home. They stayed draw against Burnley 1-1 in away game. And before they lost against 3-0 Arsenal in away game, my dear friends. This is going to be so hard clash. Forest will force Newcastle significantly, but nevertheless with home advantage just by 1 goal margin. I want to take a chance to Newcastle for victory. Newcastle 3, Nottingham Forest 2 is my prediction for this game. Wolverhampton Brighton off. Wolverhampton is at the bottom of the point table. They have just 1 point. They couldn't get any victory. They stayed draw against 1-1 Tottenham in last away game. Wolverhampton lost against 3-2 Everton at home. They lost against 3-1 Leeds United at home. And this Wolverhampton team is in so bad situation. And Brighton lost against 2-1 Bournemouth in away game, but they won versus 3-1 Chelsea in last away game. Brighton team stayed draw against 2-2 Tottenham in last match at home. Brighton is stronger and better team than Wolverhampton. Last season they won against Wolverhampton 2-0 in away game. Under these circumstances, I want to take a chance to Brighton for victory. Wolverhampton 1, Brighton 3 is my prediction for this game. Aston Villa Burnley off. Aston Villa is going to be at home. Aston Villa got a very poor start to season. They lost against 3-0 Palace at home. They stayed draw against 0-0 Newcastle at home. Aston Villa stayed draw against Sunderland 1-1 in last away game. This Burnley team is playing better at home, but Burnley lost against 5-1 Manchester City in last away game. Before they lost against 3-0 Tottenham in away game. Burnley lost against 1-0 Liverpool at home, my dear friends. This is going to be so hard clash. In the last game, Villa won against Burnley 3-2 at home, but with home advantage just by 1 goal margin. This time I want to take a chance to Aston Villa for victory. Aston Villa 2, Burnley 1 is my prediction for this game. Brentford Manchester City, this is the last match of the week. Brentford is playing way more better at home. They won against 3-1 United at home. They stayed draw against 2-2 Chelsea at home, but they lost against 3-1 Fulham in away game. Manchester City is going on so good as of lately. They won versus 5-1 Burnley at home. They won against 3-0 Manchester United at home, my dear friends. They stayed draw against 1-1 Arsenal in last away game. But this is going to be so challenging game. Brentford will force Manchester City significantly. Last season Brentford City game ended up in 2-2 draw. Again this game may end up in draw. But when I think the last performances of Manchester City, I want to take a chance to City for victory just by 1 goal margin. Brentford 1, Manchester City 2 is my prediction for this game. All my predictions like this, match day 7 games of EPL. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, and please click on the like button. It makes me so glad. See you on my next videos, my dear friends. Bye!